Welcome to this Windows channel, and in this continuing series on Wi-Fi and problems that are often seen on Wi-Fi. So the first, we looked at the router and how important the router is. Now we're looking at one of the things that a lot of people don't really look at or think of, but that is very important, and it's the congestion of the Wi-Fi in your area. So as we of course are more and more advanced in modern and mobile technology, one of the things that happens is that the Wi-Fi is actually getting more popular. If you live in a big city, or if you live in an apartment complex, one of the things you might notice is that there's a lot of Wi-Fi signals around you. So for example, if you click on your Wi-Fi connectivity in Windows, you will see that there are names that appear. Look at this. Look at this big list of names here. So this is showing you that there are tons of signals that actually are around you. So one of the things that happens is when there are too many of these signals around you, you might actually be affected because of interference. So what can you do if there's a lot of Wi-Fi signals? One of the things that you might do, and that also has to do with your router, is change the channel that your router is. Yes, the channel, when you go into its menu, into the Wi-Fi, you'll notice that often it's left at automatic, but that's not what you want to do. You want to select a channel. So you could actually go around, select different channels. That's one of the things that you could do that would help a lot. And you might find that one particular channel is actually better than others at covering a larger area in your home. Another thing that you can check for is the 2.4 versus 5 gigahertz possibilities of your computer or devices. Now, not all devices have both the 5 and the 2.4 gigahertz range. So usually when you have that possibility, you might see that there are some signals that have either 5G next to it, or basically you might see your router also, because your router might be a single 2.4. If you have an N router, if your router is a few years old, it might actually be just an N or 2.4. But if you have one of the latest routers, an AC router, you might have 2.4 and 5 available. Actually, every AC router has both bands. 5 gigahertz is one of the new bands for Wi-Fi. It's a higher frequency. It might not actually have a bigger coverage than the regular N or 2.4 gigahertz, but it actually might avoid interference because it's one of the bands that's not used a lot right now. So you would avoid interference by switching to a 5 gigahertz. Now, if you want to know if your devices are available for 2.4 or 5 gigahertz, well, 2.4, everybody's there, but 5 gigahertz, is your computer ready or not? Well, you'll have to rely on the information given in the Wi-Fi device. So basically here, if I look at, for example, my device manager, sometimes you'll see the information written there in Windows. So if you look at the device manager, you might see, for example, here my wireless LAN that I'm plugged right now is a AC device. This is a 2.4 and 5 dual band. If it says dual band on your router, if it says dual band on the box of your laptop, whatever, that means you probably have 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. Here on the top, you see I have a N1 that is disabled right now. That one is only 2.4 for me. Your router, if it's a modern router, if it's not very old, you probably have dual band. If it says dual band, you'll have to go into the menu like I showed you in the first video, and you might of course want to get some help from someone. In there, when you go to the Wi-Fi section, you will see that there are two sections. One for 2.4, where you can give a name and a password, and one for 5 gigahertz that you can give a different name so you can easily recognize it. For example, at home, I've just added 5G next to the name for the 5 gigahertz, so I can see both names appear on my devices. That means also that my devices can connect to one or the other. If you only see one, well, probably your device is just a 2.4 gigahertz device. But it's something to check for, and if you're not really tech savvy, why not get the help of somebody that might be able to help you in the connectivity and change the router's channel. This is something that not a lot of people know, that there are 11 different channels in North America, and depending on where you live in the world, these channels are different. So check it out, and you might find that one channel is better than others because it has less interference. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.